Hi guys, welcome to another video with Mel. This time it is a comic book haul. Got a lot of comics. A few new trades in. One is kind of a comic book, but I guess I'll share it. I have it in the pile. It doesn't actually belong there, but I guess I'll show it anyway. So it's part of my haul. And so I've picked up a whole bunch of comics from the comic book store, and then I've got a few trades as well to cover too. So I'll start off with the comic books this time, and then I'll go into my trades, and I'll show you the other book I got as well, because it kind of fits in pretty well. So I got, first thing I got was the new catalog for Marvel Now, which is all the upcoming Marvel comics. Quite excited about some of these. Excited about the Guardians of the Galaxy ones. I have read a few of those. Squirrel Girl seems to be a flying squirrel at some point. I hope she doesn't costume change again, because I'm just getting used to her current costume. So I'm hoping not. Jessica Jones is coming out with a new one, so that'd be cool as well. So there's lots of good stuff coming. Oh, and Great Lakes Avengers. I really want to read this. I'm trying to get a hold of the Squirrel Girl one with the Great Lakes Avengers in it. I'm hoping it's like the full story. I don't know though, because I want to read the old Great Lakes Avengers comics from Squirrel Girl when she was in it, because I'm really interested. I've read a bit about like the history of it, so I'm hoping to get some of those ones. And I'm trying to think what else is there. And I'm kind of interested in the Champions #1 as well. Some of the younger people in the Avengers at the moment. I might be interested in that one. I might check that one out. Of course, everybody knows about the fact the next Iron Man is going to be a 15-year-old black girl, which is quite cool. And I'm excited about that. It should be cool. I'm hoping it will work out well with it. So, lots of good stuff coming soon. Got Hellcat here as well. Not giving away much other than, look, it's Jubilee! It's Jubilee! Jubilee's gonna be in Hellcat. Yay! I love Jubilee. Big fan of the original X-Men series in the 90s. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. Okay, so there's loads of cool stuff in there. I suggest if you're near a comic book store, pick one of those up, have a look. There's lots of cool comics on their way in the next few months. Probably be in preview magazines as well, but check it out in there. So first thing I picked up was Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #5. So we're still going ongoing with the saga with Tommy being kind of controlled by Rita. And Power Rangers trying to save him, according to the cover there. So that should be cool. Really enjoying these. I think they just bring me right back to my childhood with this. But it's a good update with all the characters. All the characters look modern. The fight sequences, the morphing in it, it works really well in comic book form. Really like this series. Next one we have, I haven't actually started reading these yet. I'm saving until I've got the whole series. I'm going to read them as you go. And that is Back to the Future Citizen Brown #3. I've got the other ones for the series. I think it might, I can't remember if it's a 4-issue series or 6-issue series. But I'm planning to get all of them and read them in one go. These are based on the Telltale game for Back to the Future. If you haven't played that game, you should definitely check it out. It's probably really cheap right now on Steam and on the PlayStation and Xbox stores. You can even get it for a Wii if you're so inclined. They did a Wii version of it as well, and I've got it for both PS3 and for the Wii. But it is a great game. Love the storyline for this. I think it's a really interesting storyline because it's pretty much a dystopian future featuring like Marty and Doc. It's cool. It's really cool. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole game, really. Next thing I got is Scooby Apocalypse #3. I have read it. I'm okay with it. I'm not sure still. I keep saying this every time I read Scooby Apocalypse, that I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's weird. I'm going to keep getting it. But I can't tell if I like it or not. Because sometimes I like bits of it, and then sometimes I don't. So it's a weird one. It's strange. It's strange. I'm not sure about it. But we are learning more about the post-apocalyptic world, that the whole world is infected, unfortunately. So it really is the apocalypse. It's not going well for our gang. And then I picked up Snot Girl by Brian Lee O'Malley. I wasn't sure about getting this one. I I thought I'd have a go though because I do love Brian Lee O'Malley. I'm not sure about the title. I really hate the title. I think it's a bad title and he could have chose something better. I don't like the concept of the character being this, I think she's supposed to be a YouTube person actually, or social media model or something. But then she's got these seasonal allergies and it's all about that. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. I haven't read it yet. But I love Brian Lee O'Malley. I've not read anything by him that I don't like. So I'm conflicted on this one. So I've gotten the first issue here. It is an Image comic. I tend to like Image comics, so I'm trying it. We'll see though. Watch this space. See if I get issue 2. And then the last thing I got is something I'm most excited for and was also dreading, but I have read it and I'm okay with it. It's okay, guys. You'll be alright. That is Patsy Walker Hellcat. I just have this little like tune every time I read these ones. I have to say it. So Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat, number 8, has She-Hulk and her on the cover. It is a tie-in to Civil War II. So if you've not read Civil War II, you're going to be a little bit confused. But you don't have to. Go watch a video on YouTube. They'll summarize the whole thing for you. I'd only read issue 1. I've got number 2 and 3 summarized for me on YouTube. So that worked out really well because I was like, what's going on? I need to know more. So this, if you've not read Civil War II, you might want to skip this bit really quickly. In Civil War II, She-Hulk gets seriously hurt. She is in a coma. This takes up where that left off. Most people assume she was dead. She's not dead yet. She's not dead yet, guys. So that's awesome. I'm really happy to know that. So yeah, I'm hoping things will turn out okay. This is all about like Patsy just thinking about She-Hulk and their friendship, and it's a lovely comic, and it doesn't deviate too much from the normal Hellcat type of comic, which is usually a happy comic. I was worried it was going to be very sad, but it is fine, and you definitely pick this one up and definitely continue on with the series because it's an awesome series. So yeah, check out Patsy Walker Hellcat. Very cool. Okay. So next things I got were graphic novels I picked up or got from the library. So the first one I got, and this is an ex-library copy, you can tell because it's got this lovely library sticker on it, is Bad Machinery, The Case of the Simple Soul. This is a John Allison book. I love John Allison. He does Giant Days. I have the other one of this that my partner lovingly got me. I need to read them. But yeah, I saw this very, very cheap. This is actually from Palm Beach County Library in Florida. Outdated, redundant material. How is this outdated, redundant material? It's perfect, in perfect condition, guys, other than the stickers on it. So, what this library was thinking, I don't know. My library wouldn't have thrown this out. So, great book. I'm sure it's going to be awesome because he's an awesome author. Looking forward to it. If you read Bad Machinery, let me know. Did you like it? Do you like it more than Giant Days? I think I'm probably going to like Giant Days more, but we'll see. I'm going to try it anyway. And then I think I'm going to say this right, but hopefully I do. I think this is Odyssey. It's very hard to say. This is Odyssey, Far Off from Ithaca. And I was listening to, I can't remember who it was actually. There was someone doing a comic haul. It wasn't Nerdburger, it was someone else. And she was talking about, oh, it was actually on the podcast I listened to. It was Fake Geek Girls, which is an awesome podcast. You should check it out. They were talking about this book. And it sounded interesting. I saw it in the library today, so I decided to get it. And it is really, it's a retelling of the Odyssey. Kind of a modern Odyssey. So there's a lot of Greek mythology in it, apparently. And it should be very cool. I'm looking forward to trying it out. So I got that one today from the library. And then I also picked up Plutona. I've been waiting to read this for months now. I didn't know what Plutona was when I first saw the cover for it, so I didn't buy it. And it's one of the ones I regretted not buying because I nearly bought it. I came so close. I literally had it in my hands at Forbidden Planet and I put it down. Shouldn't have done that. Because I could have been reading it from the start. But yeah, Plutona, heard about from Nerdburger's channel, and it's about these suburban kids that discover that the world's greatest superhero, Plutona, is dead. And they find the body. So it's kind of a little bit morbid. a little bit of a superhero story, but I am very, very interested in this, and I like the art style a lot. The art style looks really cool. As soon as I actually found out what it was about, because you know when you pick up a comic, it doesn't tell you what it's about. You only really can guess from the cover unless you've heard of it before. And this is kind of, the first issue for this was out before I got really into comics, so I didn't know anything about it. So I'm very interested in it. It's by Jeff Lemire, who is a great comic person. He did Sweet Tooth. You should definitely check that one out as well. Really good. So that should be a cool comic, and I'm looking forward to that. Probably reading that tonight, along with Snot Girl. And the last thing I picked up, not really a comic, but kind of relates to it, so I thought I'd show you as well. I got, at the same time I got Plutona, I got A Geek in Japan, and this is just a guide to discovering Japanese geekiness. I've looked at this so many times before and not bought it, but I thought today was the day to buy it. I thought today was the day, so I literally, every time I kind of Google Japan stuff, I look for geeky stuff in Japan, and I thought, actually that probably will be very useful for me if I could find geeky stuff. And it just talks about like a bit of history for Japan, curiosity, symbols in Japan, what different things mean. And I thought, as it's my third trip there, I liked a little bit more of a history to it. Went to some really cool things last time, but would like to go to even more cool things this time if I can. So I thought I'll pick that up, have a read through it before we go away, and hopefully find something else I will really like in it. So that is what my pickups were for comics this week. I'm pretty happy with them. I'm so happy to finally have Plutona. I've been waiting, I think it's been nearly 6 or 7 months since the first issue. And I didn't buy it, and then I couldn't get a hold of it, so I decided I'd wait for the trade at that point. Really happy with Patsy Walker and interested in Snot Girl, even though I'm not sure about it. But yeah, great comic haul this week. More coming next week. We got Squirrel Girl coming up next week, so very, very excited about that one. I think it's going to be a Civil War tie-in as well. I assume it's going to be, because they're pretty much all tying into Civil War 2 at the moment. Not sure if I'm going to get Civil War or not. I'm still kind of deciding. I went and looked at the comic book store and then talked myself out of it because I'd already listened to some reviews about it. So if you're reading it, encourage me to. Tell me why I should be. If you've read any of these comics, let me know which one was your favorite. If you know anything else that's kind of like a similar type comic you think I'd like, please leave your recommendations down below. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. We've got a giveaway happening at the end of the month, and also a 500 subscriber giveaway when we get there for a Kawaii box. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, Mel here. I really want you to subscribe, want you to subscribe, want you to click that button below. Subscribe.